I actually do not need to hold the microphone up to my face like this. I don't need to do this. So, this is my 2025 Hobonichi Cousin. It's the effect. I think I will probably be in this book, if not every day, at least once a week. I find it kind of therapeutic. Right now, what I'm doing is I'm setting up my monthlies um, as kind of a commonplace with quotes from different books. So here is where I write down the books, and then I just write down the page and a little snippet. This is all from one book about technical writing. And this I just filled out today. It was kind of it was kind of fun. And then the weeklies are a is also a commonplace, but these are from different articles that I read. So I have this, and this one's all about writing essays. So what I would like to do in the dailies is every day either journal, either take some snippets from the monthlies and weeklies and just write down a thought about it or like an outline or something like that, or some combination of that. Maybe a little, maybe journaling, maybe some thought generators, things like that. Because I would like for this to be an idea notebook as well as a journal. So if you know me in real life, I might have this book at meetings. I might, I think I'm going to use the index for particular ideas that I have. And then I can say, oh, well, yeah, I found an article about this and an article about that. And then I extrapolated it to my thoughts regarding XYZ. How would this work? I also find it kind of therapeutic to, more so than I thought, to do the commonplacing. So, um, it might be that if I run out of, months and weeks to commonplace in, I might do some commonplacing in the, actual daily pages as well. But I would like to use the daily pages more for taking the thoughts from the other pages and kind of making them my own and writing things for educational content that I might write. Um, So that is my ideas about that. Um, I will not be using this as a planner, obviously, and I may or may not use it as a journal, but I'm hoping to use it for ideas and then just to kind of keep this in the second half as a reference. Now, this one might be all um, just ideas and projects, and then this second half I might use for something else. But for this half of the year, it's going to be my projects and ideas notebook. And it is kind of therapeutic. Surprisingly writing in the different color pens, writing down the little quotes, because I'm not just transcribing the entire book. I'm looking at the page or something that stands out to me that I want to write down. Now, on the 1 month, I think on February, I wrote a lot because I thought that that general information was good to have. But for most of it, I'll scan a page or two and find one sentence that I want to write, which is pretty therapeutic. And it's different than some of these things are textbooks that I've had. And the last time I was in school was about 6 years ago, going on 7 years ago. So, it's different than studying for a class because in a class, you have to be able to, I know professors wouldn't like the word regurgitate, but you basically have to regurgitate the information that they want. I did have one class where the teacher was very anti regurgitation. She would have us look for information and then ask questions that were kind of like beyond what she was asking us, but those are few and far between. So the benefit of this little guy is that when I'm reading and finding snippets, it's not the snippets that I need to know for the test because there is no test. It's just whatever I find interesting and I put in there. So I'm hoping that I can take these various snippets and come up with some good outlines for some good educational content. Now, my textbooks are probably out of date, but most of the articles I read are more recent, and the stuff in the textbooks I could always look for a more recent source if I needed to. So I'm thinking that this will be really good for um, projects, especially for, yes, I have a cuss word right here, but it'll be here. I'll put it on the back side. There's no cuss words here, just pretend ones. But we were coming up with a lot of ideas for our volunteer stuff, things that we want to offer to our local community. So this will be useful for that. So, and it's also therapeutic and a little bit of fun. The commonplacing I'll probably only do once a week, and hopefully the daily pages I can write little bits down every day. But I don't want to go too crazy because eventually it'll all have to go on a computer and into a Word document to be submitted to somebody somewhere. So, but I'm kind of happy that I found a use for this that justified me getting this planner, even though I'm not using it as a planner. I mean, I could have gotten a day free, but I like the idea of having the dates so that every day I can go in and try to be a little bit creative. So that's what I'm hoping for. And I think I've done enough talking. I will see you all next time. I have, I'm filming this on my computer and it actually it's actually an editing program. So I'll have to play around with it so I can actually edit videos. That'll be fun. Or not. Probably if I got monetized to where I had to treat this more like an actual job than just a hobby. Probably one of the first things I would do would be to try to find an editor, or maybe because I'm not quitting my W-2 job because I like things like having benefits and paid time off. So I've done enough babbling. I hope you all have a great day. Bye.